Welcome to our reading for May 2018. Now, remember it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We are all spiritual. We are all psychic. We are all children of God, but we're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. This could clarify the past, it could shed light into the future, or be right in sync with the now. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody, so we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. If you get a chance, try to check out the musical playlist that I put below. See if there's something personal for you in the lyrics, in the music, or just enjoy the tunes. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I hope this reading is helpful, and I'll see you in a moment. Aquarius, welcome to our reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's begin. Let's get clarity on the energies coming through in May 2018. I thought I'd try something a little different for the videos this month, and I put Pandora on random shuffle. And the song that came through for Aquarius was As the Rush Comes by Motorcycle. So I'm going to put that song below for you guys. I really like that song. So let's begin the reading. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. We're going to start with one card. Get some general advice, wisdom, and clarity for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Some insight into May 2018. Aquarius, moon cycles is coming through for you. So pay attention to the moon. This makes me think of To the Moon and Back by Savage Garden. I think that's also one of my favorite songs. I'm going to put that below for you guys. So pay attention to how the moon affects you personally, how it changes your energies, how it changes what you're doing, how you're pursuing something. When it's a new moon, it's a good time to begin a project, to start something new, sign up for a class, read a book, maybe start a new book, something like that, something where you're beginning something. When it's a full moon, that's usually a good time to complete something. It's putting the final touches on something, putting something away so you can begin again. When I see the moon here, I also think of the ocean, and I think of emotion. I think of the ebb and the flow of tides. So maybe there's a push and a pull. That just made me think of another song, Push and Pull by Nika Costa. I'll put that below. There's 3 doves here. So maybe there's 3 situations, or maybe something in 3 months. I feel like there's a peaceful way to go about doing something, to approach a situation. Also be easy on yourself. I want to say working through emotions, Aquarius. So don't bottle something up. Let it come to the surface. Be true to yourself, how you really feel about something. Moon cycles is Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. Maybe keep a notebook with you. See how your energy changes when it's the new moon or when it's a full moon, and the tweener times. And see if maybe in 3 months you can notice patterns in the moon cycles personally for you. If you're a woman, This actually makes me think of your cycle. So maybe you're sensitive to the moon, or pay attention to your cycle. Maybe if you are a man and you have a woman around you, pay attention to her cycle, how she feels in the different times of the month. Be sensitive to that woman if that's a situation you're going through. I feel like there's a sensitive energy here. So let's get clarity for moon cycles for Aquarius. I also think of the moon in the tarot with this. So pay attention to your intuition and your instincts together. Seeing in the dark. Sometimes something is in the dark and it's hard to see until a cycle changes, until something progresses, till something grows, and then all of a sudden it's in your frame of view. It makes sense. It becomes clear. A resolution is there for you. So timing is involved here. Let's get clarity for Aquarius on moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations. I want to say, see what's draining your energy. Who's draining your energy? Don't be afraid to let something fall away or walk away from a situation if it's draining you. You can always come back later or try a different approach. See what fills up your batteries, what gives you energy, what makes you excited, which doors open up for you, Aquarius. If a door is closed, don't force it to open. Maybe something is cooking behind the door and it's not ready for you yet. So I want to say, look at what you can do today. All right, let's get clarity for Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius, the magician is coming through. So you do have manifestation energy happening. It's time to make something happen. This is major arcana number 1. It's a yang energy. So it's a male energy, but to me, this looks like a female. So I want to say balance between masculine and feminine energies. What you do and what you allow in. You have all the tools you need right on your table. You have something right around you that you can use that will bring you prosperity, that will make something grow. Sometimes upside down. This is the trickster because you don't understand how something occurred, how that trick happened. So don't be fooled. Turn something around and take your power back. See what you can control. Release control where it doesn't belong. Let somebody else have free will and come back to your surroundings, your table, your environment. There's something you can work with on your own here. I feel like the magician also has to, he's like the inventor. He has to try something sometimes hundreds of times before he gets it right. But once you get it right, you know how to do it. You're good. So don't be afraid of failure. Failure is where we grow. That's how we learn. That's how we know what not to do. So we learn what is working, what we can do with a situation. I also want to say that your natural talent and or flair for something is involved here. So maybe somebody's noticing your talents, what you're good at, a trade. Maybe you are good at something specific that makes me think of like a plumber or a carpenter or a writer, or maybe there's a niche somewhere you can do something that hasn't been tapped quite yet. I'm getting a niche. So something really specific, really different. Maybe you do something like tech wise and you're creating an app or something like that, or maybe there's an app you can create for your business, for your hobby even. Maybe you're starting a website, something like that, something that you can actually do at home on your own, or the help you need is actually right around you. You already have the right connections. You just have to put the word out there. Talk to the right person that talks to the right person, and at the right time, the right connections will come through. It's manifestation energy. So you're making magic happen here. So maybe you're starting something around the new moon, or you already started something, and see how you can finish something towards maybe the next full moon, maybe a few more full moons away. I feel like on his or her hat, there's an owl. So there's some wisdom around you. There's somebody who can give you some good advice. Maybe you have good advice to give somebody else. I hear business partners. So maybe somebody's coming on board to work with you, or a new partner is coming through to help you out. Taking different nuggets of wisdom and merging them together to create something special, something different that each wouldn't do on their own. I hope that made sense. Let's see. I also get a cat energy here. 3 cats. So maybe there's a Leo involved. Let's get clarity for Aquarius on the Magician, Major Arcana, number 1, and moon cycles. We're going to move along to the Animal Tarot. Let's get clarity for Aquarius. Making something happen. You have to start. You have to begin. You have to get the word out there. Little by little goes a long way. So let's see. I feel like it's something that gets you excited, Aquarius. It's something that you're passionate about. All right, let's get clarity for Aquarius on moon cycles and the Magician. I just thought of 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars. I think that's the name of the song. I'll put that below for you guys. I can hear it now. What y'all trying to do? We have ego coming through. So this is feeling stuck. So where do you feel stuck? What is weighing you down? This is Major Arcana 15. That takes us to a 6, which makes me think of love. So have a loving view on a situation. Be loving with yourself. Take care of yourself here. There's something that weighs you down when this card comes through. There's something that makes you feel chained, like you're stuck in a situation. Maybe you need to walk away from a situation, release those chains, release control where it doesn't belong, and bring the control back to you. This is usually too much of something. So it could be too much work, too much coffee, too much of something that is changing your energy around and blocking you. So it's up to you to unblock yourself. When this card comes through, it's because you can do it. You know what you have to do. You just have to take action. So this could be your natural talents, that good idea for a job, that home business, that's something that you want to do and you keep telling yourself you can't. You can. You can, Aquarius. You are good enough. You are smart enough. You are strong enough. You are talented enough. So pat yourself on the back and allow yourself to try. Don't be afraid to fail. You know, this is taking things that are unhealthy out of your world. It's changing the patterns that you had in the past that aren't working for you. Even if it worked for you in the past, we all evolve, we all change. So this is something not working for you anymore. It's working against you. So it's up to you to readjust a situation. I'm getting communication. So maybe it was differences of opinions. Maybe this was an argument, not seeing eye to eye. Maybe let bygones be bygones. You can love somebody and have really different opinions. So I feel like this is you basically standing in your own way, Aquarius. So it's time to get out of your own way. Time to stand up, dust yourself off, and start. Try. Be new at something, you know? See where it takes you. Sign up for a new class. Change your schedule around so you're doing something you love. So you're not going and doing that same thing every day that you're just not happy at. If there are people around you weighing you down, telling you you can't, move away from that energy. Take yourself out of that situation and start to do something that livens up your world. That made me think of Bob Marley. I'll put that below. So get out of your own way this month. You can do it. You can start, you can begin, you can make it happen. Even if you have to fail a few times in the beginning, it'll come through. It will happen. You'll learn, you'll grow. That's what we're here to do. So this is the devil as well in other decks. I like that here. It's the Siamese cat, and he or she has the bling bling collar on, all the jewels coming out of the jewelry box. It could be being too materialistic here. So, let's see. The Siamese cat is, you may feel like you're trapped in a situation, but that's not true. Be careful not to overly focus on material wealth and break free of negative thinking. It makes me think of like going to school to do a job because it's the job that everybody thought that was best for you, or that you had to do because that's the way it goes, or that's the way society says it has to be. And I'm going back to that niche thing with you guys. I feel like you can create something really special that nobody's thought before. You just got to give it a go. You got to give it a shot. That gave me chills. You got to give it a try. See what happens. Get out of your own way a little bit. Or if somebody else is blocking you, just go a different direction. You know, go a different way. Try a different door. Try a different approach with something until you find what works. Something is going to work. You just have to change where you're looking. I just see like somebody at a desk with a bunch of messy papers around you, or in a messy room. So maybe you need to clean up a situation here. It's like all the jewels are hanging out of the jewelry box. You just have to put them away so that the next time you go looking for something, you're not missing that earring. It's actually together. So maybe there's some cleanup involved in your world, in your environment. Maybe it's actually cleaning up your space so you feel like you can create easier. I'm getting a creative energy with this guy. So Siamese cat, you may feel like you're trapped in a situation, Aquarius, but you're not. You're not. See where the door is open. See how you can change something, how you can release old patterns, release something in your world. Even if you feel like you can't cut something out cold turkey, whatever that is, maybe just try to cut something out a little bit. Change your schedule around, change your scales so that you have a rebalancing, you know, until if something feels too heavy, take a little bit off, you know, and see if that helps. I feel like small changes go a long way. So let's get one more card for Aquarius. We're going to get a card from the Winged Enchantment, Clarity on 15, Ego, Moon Cycles, and the Magician. I just heard the song, You Can Go Your Own Way, Go Your Own Way. What is that? I'll put it below. Let's say Stevie Nicks. All right, let's get clarity for Aquarius on the Siamese cat, Moon Cycles, and the Magician. It's like feeling locked in the cage, stuck inside a situation, and you just have to find the right key, the right way out, the right approach, and you're out. I feel like you want to explore something, so follow the clues, you know, see which doors are open, start exploring something, start studying something, start looking something up and seeing if it is accessible for you. All right, clarity for Aquarius. And we have 33, the Starling, coming through. 33 is a master number, and it also brings us to a 6. So love energy, loving the decisions that you're making. I feel like you're flying free here, and I feel like there's flocks around you. There's help around you. There's a way out. Let's see what this card says. Number 33. starling is, I am starling, oh, Aquarius, check this out. I am starling, the relinquishing of the ego. That's cool. I am the binding of society. I am the way the entire world affects you and the way you affect the entire world. I am unity. I am wholeness. You have reached a time when your work must be shared. I feel like you do. You have a good idea. You have something bottled up inside you. You know, you have a book inside you. You have something you've wanted to do and you just don't do it. It's time to do it. It's time to take action, to make something happen, to give it a go. Don't be afraid of failure. Stop hoarding your gifts, Aquarius. You're special. You have something special to offer and you're not offering it. You're not teaching. You're not doing that thing that connects to others. Others need to experience or to know about what you have. They need to see your talents. They want to work with you, but it's up to you to take that first step. Stop hiding your wisdom. What you learn is only as good as how you use it to teach others. I am tradition. I am your ability to bring others together in meaningful ways. It's time to express. It's time to blend yourself into the bigger picture. Being group-minded doesn't mean giving up personal power, but rather allowing that power to shine brighter. So you are a gathering of like minds. You are the expansion of ideas. You are the catalyst. You are starling. So I want to say you get a burst, an inspiration, a good idea, something coming through, or that you've already thought of and you just have to start. See where it takes you. All right, Aquarius, I love you so much. I hope this reading was helpful and I'll see you soon. Bye.